Hello, welcome into this mystery reading. My name is Molly. I am the Quantum Leap Queen. Thanks for joining me on this reading. These readings are timeless. They are here for you whenever you need some nourishment in your life. So if you clicked on this reading, there is a message here for you where you currently are on your journey. So I'm going to set the intention right off the bat to give you guys the best messages that you need to hear today. And I'm starting with a tarot. This deck is every little thing you do is magic. So let's take a look at what we are talking about today with you guys. Okay, what is the most important things we're looking at today for this group? Oh, okay. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so, oof. You guys are feeling a little stuck on your journey. That's what I'm getting off the bat. Let me make sure I show you enough of this card. It's interesting that it's a lion, a lioness in the cage, because it's like, you want to get out, but you're feeling stuck. What is the stuckness about? I have the Oracle of Pentacles. Nice, nice. Tell me a little bit more. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And the Apprentice of Wands. That is the Page of Wands. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting this message of you're really being challenged right now. And like, this is actually like, I see it as like a forcing of you to slow down and to stay still, because there's some up-leveling that's happening within you at an energetic level so that you can download the things you need to download to be the person that you want to be and create the things that you're wanting to create. But you have this moment. I'm hearing it's a character building moment. This is a challenging moment that you are currently in. But it's very purposeful, and I know you see that too, but it's still obviously frustrating to be feeling like you're stuck or that things have slowed down and you're wanting to move and you're wanting to to conquer, and you're not used to the slowness or the stuck feeling. But it's very purposeful, and it's preparing you to do what you want to do. This is a necessary step, they're telling me. But it is like, I'm just picturing like multiple people or multiple hands like holding you down. To like relax you enough or to change your perspective enough to help you to learn what you need to learn in order to do what you need to do. I have strength. And I have the Star. Wow. So 2 major arcanas, big spiritual lessons for you. And it is about having the strength with yourself in unsure and uneven times when things are not going the way that your mind or your ego really want them to go. But instead, it's like learning how to create still within a time when you're challenged. It's all preparing you to like unleash your uniqueness. That's what I hear. It's like it's an unleashing of your unique self. But there's this period you're going through right now that is slow. That is a little suffocating even, I'm hearing. But it's all getting you ready. This is like your preparation period. It's like you are in the oven right now, being baked in a sense, in order to come out with everything you need and in the right form, which is powerful, which is connected to yourself, which is unwavering in who you are. So this is a step for you to shake out anything that is no longer serving you. That's what I'm hearing and feeling for this group. So this is probably just confirmation of things that you're already tapping into. It's frustrating. You're not wanting to be here. It's been really challenging. But at the same time, you know that this is probably a good thing for you. You sense that too. What else? What other advice for this group can I tell them? The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. So 2 sixes. Okay. I'm actually getting some energy here of you're learning that you don't have to do it all yourself, that you can ask for help. And that's kind of like the humility that you need right now, is like relying on others or asking for guidance and asking for help from others. And that definitely could be physically around you. But also it is spiritually, like asking for help from your spirit team, which ultimately just is you at the end of the day. But it's like having the humility. That's like one of the biggest lessons you're learning right now, is like having the humility to ask for help. And I feel like because you're coming out as like this lion in a cage, it's like you don't want to rely on other people. You've done it like yourself, you've just relied on yourself for so long. But it's like you're being forced right now to like ask for help in some way, shape, or form, and to allow others to help you. Because that's what makes us human too. So you're learning. That's just a lesson I'm getting that you're going through right now. Learning how to ask for help when it feels uncomfortable to do so. What else? What other messages can I give this group? What other advice? What other advice for this group? I have the Oracle of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords, and I have the World. Oof, that's powerful. It's like a reclaiming of your perspectives. I see it as like you've taken on other people's perspectives, either of you, of the world, like trusting in other people that you realized later on you really couldn't trust. And so you're coming back to this place within yourself where it's like you're only looking at yourself. You're only relying on your mindset. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I know I'm saying that, but then I'm feeling like there's maybe a mixed message here with you got to ask for help with other people. That's like a different thing. It's having the humility to ask for help, yes. And then also with this message, it's about not just always going along with the program of what other people want. It's both. It's like a reclaiming of your personal sovereignty. And then also it's like being human and like meeting people on an equal level. There's like a combination of energies that you're learning in this period of like being forced to slow down and look at yourself. And what I'm getting with this energy that's coming out now is it's about really looking at how you view the world and what have you taken on from others and then just adopted, but really that doesn't serve you, and being willing to let that go and seeing life through your own perspectives. Also not needing to like prove yourself to other people or to prove like why you see something a certain way or anything like that. It's like you're feeling more whole and complete within how you view the world and your own mindsets and your own belief systems. All of that. That's what I feel you are really reclaiming at this time. And it's a lot of work. You're having to really look at yourself and to get honest with yourself about like how you see things, because how we see things are stories that we tell ourselves about us, about the world. That's what we're creating. Plain and simple. That's how life works. So that's what you're doing now. Reclaiming of your power. That's how I feel. What else? What else can I tell this group about where they're at currently? I have the Four of Swords, yeah. The Nine of Cups. I mean, look at this photo. It's just like, being forced to slow down and just breathe for a little bit. I think you're a person, or your personality kind of likes to go, go, go. But you're really being forced to slow down, to really just be with yourself and to look at the thoughts, or to look at the belief systems, or to look at yourself in this way of really getting clear with how you see yourself, how you speak to yourself, how much judgment comes into your thoughts about you, about others, witnessing so much about like what's really happening up here in the mind, because it's the swords. It is definitely about the mind and your belief systems and everything. So there's so much purpose in what you are experiencing right now, and this slowdown and just everything you're processing, because it's a lot. It's a lot that you are processing and moving through. That's what I get. What else? I have the Elder of Wands, which would be the King of Wands, and I have the Four of Cups. This is very purposeful. Like, I don't know. This seems like a group that, like, I want to say like a rebel group, or like a group that really just wants to be doing their own thing on their own time, on their own agenda. Like, truly does not like to be told what to do, or does not like to be slowed down by anything, and that's why this period is very tough for you. But I'm hearing that you're really learning discernment in this period. And I'm hearing as well, this is a time when you are really learning how to take care of yourself at a deeper level. Letting go of the things that are not serving you, and amplifying or giving attention to the things that really are serving you. So there's some habits you're breaking during this period, is what I'm hearing. And they're essential for you to up level and for you to move and do the things that you truly want to do. So I see it as like, we're slowing down the rebel, we're slowing down like the road runner, or like the person that likes to do a bunch of things or create a bunch of things, enough to really like get clear with your vibration, with your intentions, with how you see yourself, how you see the world. And that's what you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to let go of the things that really aren't serving you and are outdated, so that you can be the little, it's either like entrepreneur or just like living life on your terms. Like, that's really important to you. Like, freedom is, what is that? It's like Janis Joplin, me and Bobby McGee, or Bobby McPhee, sorry. Can't remember what it is. But in that song, she goes like, freedom is just another word for there's nothing left to lose. Truly, I think that's how you see yourself in life, is like, that is the most important thing, is to have your freedom. And so that's why it's like people, the image I'm getting of people just like holding you down, like I'm experiencing like a really hyper puppy, and it was just kind of like, okay, calm down. There's multiple hands on you, like holding you in place, and you're just like wanting to get up. It's hard. It is hard to be slowed down when you are wanting the freedom, but this slowing down period is literally giving you more freedom. It's literally, you're literally dissolving or removing or getting rid of the things that are keeping you from your definition of freedom, your definition of freedom. And there are things that you've maybe known that you need to work on for some time or like come back to. They're things that have just held you back from being like truly in line and truly being able to express yourself freely, doing the things that you want to be doing. So that's what I feel. That's enough from the tarot. I'm wanting now to move on to some oracle cards. Let's start with the Moonology deck. And we'll see what messages there are from the moon for you. What is the best message for this group? Thank you. I have the full moon in Cancer. Nice. A personal issue reaches resolution. Nice. That's what you are experiencing. It's funny because I'm actually filming this video on the full moon in Capricorn, which means it's Cancer season. So, big energy, the Capricorn and Cancer access point. And so that's what it is. It is, Cancer is the heart, it is the mother, it is like the home, and it's like our emotional body. And when it's a full moon, that's like you're showing all of Cancer, you know, like it is all of your emotions, or like all of the rawness that you are is kind of out on display. And that's what it could feel like for you, just like really uncomfortable and really like you're vulnerable in this time. And yeah, but it is a personal issue reaches resolution. So you are, you know, coming to terms and literally, I don't want to say fixing, but like revamping what has been personal and keeping you from being the person and living the life that you want to live. So, but it's super uncomfortable. That's what I get from this card too. Like very, very vulnerable. Very much like, yeah, like the rawness of you. If you picture like Cancer the crab, you know, there's a hard outer exterior, but we all know that inside it's very soft. So it's kind of like having all your softness out on display. That hard exterior is just what's been keeping you safe, but it's not doing that now, and you're needing to go into the softness to explore that and to nurture that in a new way. So that's what I'm getting for you guys from this deck. Okay, so let's pull from the Animal Oracle next. What is the best message for this group from this deck? Oh, okay, I guess we have two messages. One, immense growth. I feel like that's self-explanatory. And then we have let go and bury. Yeah. I feel like the let go and bury is really what we need to focus on or get the message from. I'm going to read, because the immense growth is really very much what's the byproduct of this. But I feel like there's going to be some extra nutrients in here for you with this card. So that's what I'm going to read for you. Oops. Let go, bury. This is 17. So this is the scorpion fly. That's what it's called. Scorpion fly is the first on the scene when there is a corpse. When scorpion fly appears in your reading, it is a sign that there is something outmoded that no longer serves you. When we hold on to something that has died, we cannot return the energy that it once had. Instead, it takes on a different kind of life. Maggots begin to lay eggs, the bacteria take over the decomposing process, and the new life has a rancid smell. What thing or belief are you holding on to that no longer fulfills your purpose? What you do, what do you need to let go of and finally bury in the dirt? When we give a proper burial and goodbye to what no longer serves us, it allows the natural process of decomposition to happen. It is through this letting go that something unexpected and beautiful can germinate. In burying what does not serve you, you create space for something more profound to grow. You become stronger by weeding through what is no longer contributing to your growth. Scorpion Fly's medicine shares that a new development is waiting to blossom, but you must first sacrifice and bury the unneeded that is taking up space. Trash the old and the outdated. Preach, sister, preach. That's what we've been saying. That's what we've been looking at. And that's what I'm hearing you need to ask for help with too, is the letting go process. I don't know if it's like asking your guides or like doing some little magic ritual or something around letting go, or maybe it is like seeking therapy, or maybe it's just something. It's something that you have to be vulnerable and ask for some help with when it comes to burying the old, so that you can make room for the new. That's what I hear. That's something that's very uncomfortable. But the immense growth, that's what's happening as a byproduct of what you are letting go of. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Symbols Oracle next. What is the best message for this group today? What they need to hear from this deck? Okay, we got a couple messages here. Ooh, we have boundaries. Boundaries. And then we have guides. Nice. I'm curious about the boundaries. I want to read about that, actually. 26. Okay, boundaries. Stand your ground, be your own guardian, take up space. This is not the time to play small. Honor your space and create healthy boundaries in your situation. Meditate on this symbol when you want to set a healthy boundary and stick to it. Jaguar can also help you keep your integrity and standards high. The symbol is the jaguar. The jaguar is a symbol of integrity and impeccability. It has a healthy sense of boundaries and respects magic and the unknown. Nice. I'm going to read guides too, because I feel like there's a message that's tying them together. Guides. Your spirit guides and ancestors are calling to you now. They surround you with their love and protection and also offer you their wisdom. Allow these helping spirits into your world today. You are not alone. Meditate on this when you need assistance from your spiritual team. The symbol is spirits. Haint, Haint, blue, is often seen on porches, doors, and ceilings. This practice was thought by the Gua people to ward off and keep ghosts away from the home. The color was to mimic the appearance of the sky while tricking the ghost into passing through, or to mimic the appearance of water, which ghosts traditionally could not cross. Okay, interesting. Yeah. which would also talk about boundaries. So that's interesting. So it is, I feel like this is saying that you're very guided and very spiritually protected between the two of these. But also, I think you're learning how to do that more for yourself in this period and moving forward, how to protect your boundaries more, just protect yourself, your energy more, um, in a way that's healthy for everyone. Because it's either like, I'm getting for this group, it's like either you've given too much or not enough. Um, I just feel like you're revamping a lot about yourself, and particularly your boundaries and what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. And you're just it's like you have this house, and it's like time for you to change up the interior, or to change up how it is. And that house is like your vessel, your mind, you know, your body. A lot of things are being revamped at this moment. Um, so that's what I get. And there was that nod to your guides about, they're there for you when you're needing to ask for help and ask for guidance. Specifically, I'm hearing before you go to bed, asking for help while you sleep, just asking for guidance, having the humility to do that. That's going to be helpful for you if that message resonates. So I'm going to read lastly from I Create My Reality. We'll get a final message for you from this deck. What is the best message to end off this reading for this group? Oh goodness. Okay, I'm going to take this one that landed on top. It says, surround yourself with love. And it is like, you're so protected in this time. Like, I know we've been talking about this is you being like held down, but it's like, it literally is like a protective bubble like this, where you are healing, you're upgrading, and it's keeping you from danger. Again, I feel you are very, very protected in this time. So it says, amazing things happen when I distance myself from the negative. Negative vibrations drain your energy. Align with your true loving and kind nature by seeking people and atmospheres that help you to raise your vibrations to a higher level. Invest your time and attention in positivity. Surround yourself with love and you will become love. True. I just get a lot is changing for you. I think this slowdown is really, it's going to be even changing like relationships, or like how you operate and how you see yourself and how you see people in the world. It's helping you in all those domains. But just like this person in shark infested waters, you truly are so divinely protected. And that's something you need to know in this period of time, because I feel a lot of like anxiety or uncertainty with you being, you could see it as like held down or held back, but truly it's like a healing bubble to help you advance, truly. So that's what I'm getting, that's what I'm feeling. That includes this mystery reading. So thank you guys for joining. I hope you got some nourishment from this reading. Come on back whenever you need more nourishment in your life. These readings are here for you to utilize as a resource. They are timeless. So that is it for today. We'll see you guys on the next reading. Bye.